Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. I'm glad to have you back here on my channel. We're going to look into more details regarding the Gigapress moving to Shanghai. We're also going to look into details from the German market. And the Gigapress, that's going to be very interesting when it comes to future products, when it comes to maybe a refresh of the Model 3. Now, when we look into the German market, we see that we had a record month here. We actually have here 33% of the new vehicles being sold being EVs. That is exciting. And on the other hand, we have ICE cars on top moving down. So that is very important to understand here because we are in a car market here in Germany and it is a tough market. And to achieve 33% of EVs is just astonishing. I have never expected it to be that fast. We see in the curve, we could see some major milestone by beginning of 2025. We could even see that the entire market is changing so fast that by mid of 2024, we are already achieving this goal. This is going to be the most bullish way that I personally expect. Of course, many people are not buying ICE cars right now, so this also helps to gain a new market share record here. But again, this is the market. That is how it's working. We have less incentives now in Germany, so it's going to be interesting to see the first month in Germany how the market share will be. Now, if we look into the share, what car makers are actually in there, we have with 5.3% Volkswagen, then we have as well Hyundai, with 2%. We have Renault with 2.1%. We have even Opel, for maybe some people not so familiar with, as well a German brand. And we have as well Tesla with 5.5%. And the others are the biggest chunk because, of course, many brands have maybe two models and they don't have such a high market share. Either the car was not available or, of course, the car might be so expensive, like with Porsche, that you're not able to gain such a big market share, which is the normal way it goes. Now, when it comes to the Gigapress, we do know that Tesla is trying to move forward. They are really trying to do their stuff in bringing up a new model or maybe a refresh of the Model 3. Just as a reminder, the last refresh was in 2020, so that is already 3 years ago. And we also have now the Gigapress as a proof, the 9,000 ton being ready for shipment to Asia. Now that was doing some wild discussions yesterday on Twitter. Why to Asia? There is actually no other company than Tesla receiving this size of a Gigapress. We do know that ITRA is working with other companies together, but the 9,000 ton, that is actually not possible that NIO or BYD or Volkswagen are getting them. So Tesla being actually the only one, the chances that it's going to Shanghai is very big. Now, what could Tesla do with that? We have the Cybertruck, which I don't find very realistic that they do that in China. They could export it to the US, but I think with the political tensions, I wouldn't really think that Tesla does that. And then we have the Model 3 and the Model 2. I call it the Model 2 now. It's going to be definitely a different name. I believe this could be the preparation for a new model. We have the Investor Day on the 1st of March. Until then, the Gigapress could be already at Shanghai. And Tesla could announce for 2024 a new model, or they're going to start with a refresh of the Model 3, which could be much smoother than a new model. So that's going to be very interesting because this would also indicate that Tesla is talking about the third generation platform, and with a new Gigapress being installed for either the Model 3 or, of course, a new model, this could really help Tesla to move forward when it comes to actually achieving more sales, because we all know Tesla is very ambitious when it comes to 2030. So Tesla really needs here some branding. They need to sell more cars, and with a smaller EV, they could actually do that and achieve this crazy goal of selling 20 million cars per year. Now, when we come to China, we have Tao Lin was talking about as well again that the costs were down because we have less hurdles regarding Corona. There's not a supply shortage anymore, no fear anymore. The prices are not going up as well. And of course, Tesla has been pricing a lot into what could happen in 1 or 2 years. Remember when Elon Musk actually said, we cannot sell cars with a wait time of 12 to 15 months because we don't even know what the car could cost next year based on crazy supply chains. So then they actually stopped selling certain cars, or they were just doing the prices way up so no one is ordering a car anymore. So now they're moving back down with the prices because they can control the prices in the supply chain way better. So this is what many people don't understand. Of course, the prices are going down a lot and this is creating new demand, but I'm very bullish Tesla can further achieve here some nice work. Then we have 10,000 vehicles in China actually being delivered to customers in 1 day, and we have the Chinese car makers, not only the electric car makers but as well the ICE car makers, lowering prices, but now Tesla is lowering prices as well. So we kind of see a fighting between the old class, I'm gonna call it, and the new class on the market, and this is BYD, Tesla and other car makers with EVs, and then you have the non-EV market. And we know that the EV market is growing by a lot, but BYD is going to struggle when it comes to pricing competition with Tesla. Now, Chris Cheng is very well informed many times. We have supply chain sources showing that if Giga Shanghai completes the production line upgrade, not a new line, the Q2 production capacity in 2023 could reach 35,000 vehicles. That is just insane to even speak that out. 1.7 million vehicles they could actually produce if they do that. So for that, they really need some capacity. The capacity is not going to be the issue, but they really need some demand out there. And this is again a sign where you could say, well, production lineups, not a new production line. Are they maybe able to do smaller EV on the same production line? That would be insane. If they really could do that with the same platform like the Model 3, and they would kind of do like a refresh of the Model 3 and put Model 3 and the smaller EV on the same platform, that would be very smart. And they could actually move forward directly to produce that car on the same platform. Maybe they're going to do that. Let me know what you think about that. I would be glad to have your feedback. And thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time and have a good day. Thank you very much.